Let's get it poppin', man, I'm simply ball dropping. Let's get it poppin', man, I'm simply ball dropping. You must love us cause you can't stop watching. You must love us cause you can't stop watching. Let's get it poppin', man, I'm simply ball dropping like it's New Year's Eve. Boy, it's James IV, that's Roman numeral 4 off the top with the intro. What up, K-Sap, no cap, that's the big bro. You know the ladies hold it down for the team. We be the hottest on this YouTube screens. We got sports, media, news, that round table talk. Them other parts ain't got the same sauce. Nah, hit us in the chat, but no haters allowed. Send you to the block party, what you gotta say now? We on live, hit us up and subscribe. If you like it to share, show love instead of staring. Man behind the mic, numbers don't lie. Send me a super chat to all that may apply. Ain't no party like an SBD party. Let's get the show started, pull up, everybody. Let's get it poppin', man, I'm simply ball dropping. Let's get it poppin', man, I'm simply ball dropping. You must love us cause you can't stop watching. You must love us cause you can't stop watching.
Yes, man. Y'all get up in here. Y'all know who it is. It's your favorite host, the man behind the mic of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast, K-Sap. What up? Y'all get in here. Y'all got to get in here. Y'all wanted the after party, so we bringing the after party to you. Y'all come on in here. We not ducking no smoke, and we want to catch every fade that's possible. So y'all get on up in here. Y'all get in here. Let's go. Hey, like I said, I don't throw no rocks and hide no hands. Look, we 2 minutes into the live. We got 110 people in here watching. Drop a like on the video. And you know what it is with the after party. This is something that y'all requested after the game. Regardless of the situation, y'all wanted the after party. And you know I got my man from Brown's Sports Podcast, Paris. I got my man with me again. Y'all wanted it, and we're going to bring it to you. So, look, like I said, I don't throw no rocks and hide my hand. I'm here, guys. I'm here. So, look, man, look. Hey, y'all bring it on. We not ducking no smoke, and we want all the fades. We ain't ducking no smoke, and we want all the fades. We're going to keep that same energy. We're going to keep that same energy. Without further ado, let me bring my man Paris on. What's up, Paris?
What's up, K-Sap? What's up with you? How you doing?
Man, I'm here, man. Hey, we got a lot to talk about, man.
Oh, yeah, we got a lot to talk about.
Hey, we got a lot to talk about. And I'm going to start this off by saying this. Great game by the Baltimore Ravens in the second half. Baltimore Ravens drew up a game plan in the second half, but I want y'all guys to know this, Reese. In the second half of that game, the Baltimore Ravens defensive coordinator, Zachary Orr, blitzed Shedeur Sanders 68% in the second half. Blitzed him 68%. Listen, I will say this. Shedeur Sanders took 2 sacks. He threw an INT. But regardless of how y'all want to slice it and dice it, they got something in Shedeur. And this is what I told you guys. This is what I didn't want, for Shedeur to come into the game on an injury to Dylan Gabriel. I wanted Shedeur to have a whole week of practice with the first team and start a game off. I didn't want Shedeur to come in this situation. But y'all gotta say, be real with yourself. Shedeur was trying to get that ball down the field. It was a couple plays that the DBs just made good plays, like on the touchdown old boy had and Awuzie stripped the ball. I mean, 12 gonna be all right. 12 gonna be all right. So Reese, what you got, man? Talk to me, Reese. Talk to me.
Man, they made some adjustments. The Ravens, when they seen Shedeur come in, they did blitz him a lot more. It was interesting to me. As soon as Shedeur came out there, it was 2 straight passes off the rip, and I'm like, what? They didn't put 2 straight passes together with Dillon the whole game. He was in there. And he came in, I'm pretty sure it was because me and my brother was talking with they came in throwing it with him. So, but Shedeur to me, he looked great, man, because for him to come off the bench cold, and I know he needs some work. Everybody know that he needs some work because he gotta actually get in rhythm with the ones.
Yeah.
We don't know how much he's been with the ones. We don't know if he's got a chance to, get that timing down, because, he likes to fade back.
Yeah.
And, he made that one play where he did the spin, and I'm thinking in my mind, I'm like, oh, come on, you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. But he straightened up, stood in that pocket strong, the rest, and he didn't do that anymore. It's just an instinct. Because you gotta call it out when you see it. You gotta be fair. And so I'm like, but when he straightened up, man, and hit that Harold Fannin Jr. with that one pass on that second level, and when he first came out on that basically 2-minute drive,
yeah,
man, that was a beautiful pass, man. He hit, and then they tried to work it in there, and it just didn't work out. But man, he had 2 shots at the end zone. And the Ravens just made some good plays, man. Made some good plays, but you could just tell if he get any amount of time to do something, man,
he can pick you apart.
He not going for no 5-yard outs. He going in your mouth, man. I'm telling you, he going. They showed his eyes. He looking down like, I'm not looking for no check downs. Ain't no check down, Charlie. Here we trying to go score some points. And that fire, man, I could see in him, and I could see it in the team too. The defense start picking it up and stuff a little bit, and then you get, but they limited to what they could do. But man, it uplifted me, man. I was excited. Everybody was excited. It was crazy, wasn't it?
Yeah. And this is what I say. This is what I say, Paris. Shedeur didn't run from it.
No.
Despite everything that happened in that game, we see what Shedeur is made of, right? He's gonna keep coming. I mean, he got hit sometimes. One time they missed the call when the guy hit him on the late hit with the hand to the helmet. Right. But I just like the way he was looking downfield, trying to get the ball down the field. But this is what I told y'all guys, man. This is what I didn't want to see. I didn't want to see Shedeur come in midway through the game. Despite Dillon Gabriel being injured, I know he was out for the concussion protocol, but the game plan was already set. And I didn't want to see that, right? But I'm glad that Shedeur had to face this today. He had to face what he went through, because I just want Kevin Stefanski to come out and say, Shedeur starting next week. Give him the first team reps.
That's right.
I want to see it. But for Zach Orr to blitz Shedeur 68% of the time in the second half, because they know what Shedeur can do if he got time in the pocket. He can pick you apart. Outside of Shedeur looking bad, let's go on the flip side. Lamar Jackson looked like trash today too. So, I mean, it's the simple fact is that if you looking at the game for the totality of it, yeah, you can say Shedeur, looking at the numbers that he played like trash, he absolutely stunk up the joint. But I don't think in this situation, I'm not going to say he stunk up the joint, we saw some good things that 12 can bring to the table. And I think that last drive, that 2-minute drill, I think he was just starting to settle in and get his feet wet. I just thought he was starting to, get his feet wet, settling in on that 2-minute drill. Outside of you're going shotgun and you ain't got max protection and you just letting them guys come off the edge.
Right. Well, I seen a comment where somebody said that, he couldn't handle the blitz, but, if he's not getting those first team reps and he's not getting a lot of those looks, they're going to bring some stuff that he don't really know about. He hadn't, like I say, Dylan Gabriel been getting first team reps since the whole time, and he hasn't got none. And that pass he threw to Jerry Jeudy, and when Jerry Jeudy broke like 3 tackles
and got the first down,
and see, that's what I'm talking about. That fire that he had right there. We only seen a sample size of Shedeur. Now give him his reps, and you go out there with a game plan next week. I'm guaranteeing that it's going to look 100% better. Like, we got a real quarterback, man.
I just like some of the things that, when they slowed it down on the teleprompter and they showed him his eyes surveying the field, you know what I'm saying? Surveying, trying to get the ball down the field. It just looked different on him pushing the ball down the field, and the ball just looks different coming out of his hands. But Shedeur, they was on his ass the night, but he didn't back down. You know what I'm saying? But like I told you guys, hey, don't fret, man. No. Give Shedeur Sanders a week of first team reps, because I think the second half with the 2-minute drill at the end of the game, I just thought he was starting to try to get his feet wet, because he came out and you see when he had the protection, you see how he threw the 25-yard dot down the field to Harold Fannin. Now that ball it came out great. You just need that protection. Everybody talks about the offensive line. Bump the offensive line, man. I'm not coming in here making no excuses, man. I'm standing 10 toes down. Right. But I'm trying to tell you, y'all can come in the chat and say Shedeur looked bad, but I saw some good things out of the badness that y'all might have saw. Even the commentators said they saw good things out of 12. So, it's just, it is what it is.
K-Sap, I'm telling you, like I say, I'm a Browns fan. So everybody know that. And this is exactly what I want. And as multiple Browns fans, maybe 80 to 90%, this is what we want. And, I see some comments where they saying, the excuses for Shedeur, man, I'm looking at it like this is going to be, this is like a spark that just ignited the team, man. We probably mathematically not yet. We know we're not yet, but we know this is going to be some energy that we're going to have, man. It's going to look a hell of a lot better now. And I believe a lot of these people that's making comments don't want to see Shedeur in there because they know how good it's going to be once he gets tapped in. I'm telling you, man, it looks like night and day between him and Gabriel. It does.
I agree with that. I mean, the potential. Right, you see the potential.
Right.
You see the potential in Shedeur. Like, we've seen Dylan Gabriel gave y'all 6.5 games for y'all to evaluate. Yep. And people want to come in here and evaluate Shedeur Sanders on a second half game, just like preseason against the Rams, right? But the potential that 12 has, I think the offense will look much better. You give him a week of practice with the first team where he's getting all the reps, building the continuity because the camera showed him on the sidelines interacting with the tight ends and the wide receivers. They was all trying to figure this out because now you're trying to, exactly. Now you're trying to make the adjustment on the fly.
And he talking to Tommy Reese up there too, and everything.
He even at one time he was over there talking to Kevin Stefanski.
we finally got some interaction with Kevin Stefanski.
Finally got that.
So that right there, K-Sap, that tell you right there, like everything is going from here on out is going to be up. A lot of these teams don't want to see Shedeur out there just on talent alone, man. I'm telling you, because he gonna pick you apart. And he got a connection with Lavador. I think is how you spell his name. I mean,
Gabe Lavador, yeah.
Lavador, right? And you know Jerry Judy already. You seen how he
you see how tackles. Hey, look, you see how Jerry Judy, after he got that first down, you saw the excitement. You saw the excitement in him.
K-Sap, I got somebody can give me the rock.
Exactly. And if you go back and look at the 2-minute drill, when he started out, you come and throw a dart right down the middle of the gun barrel to Harold Fannin Jr. for 25 yards.
Off the rip.
And then the spin out to get the first down. You know what I'm saying? You know, right. You use your legs. I just think, I'm telling people, y'all get it off now. But the potential is there. I'm not backing down on nothing that I said, because even though Shedeur looked bad, he looked 10 times better than Dylan Gabriel. This is something you can build on.
Oh, you can build on this.
You can build on this. Y'all can come in here and say he stunk up the joint. Yeah, we're going to let y'all have that. We're going to let y'all have that.
4 for 16 for 47 yards, second half. And he was trying to make something happen. He was
trying to make it happen.
And it's fine. I know that, people going to try to hammer this in, but hey, we got to see more than a half. And I know that, like, we got to see way more than a half with some preparation on an NFL level. So I'm excited, man. I'm a Browns fan, and I'm excited. I am ecstatic now that we're going to have hopefully Kevin Stefanski comes out and says that, we know Dylan Gabriel had a concussion.
Yeah,
was knocked out of the game.
I hate that for any player to go through them concussion protocols, man. So we got to send prayers out to Dylan Gabriel. But I told my son, I saw it at the end of the half when Dylan Gabriel tried to string that run out, and he got lost in 5 yards, and the ball came out. His head hit straight on the turf. I saw that. I saw that.
Oh yeah, when they smashed him, man, it was like three guys took him to the ground, and he got up, man. Look,
he got up.
Hey,
that was at the end of the half, though, Reese. That was at the end of the half.
Well, I know that one play where I think he was scrambling and he didn't have nowhere to go. I gave him much respect, because he didn't slide, and he went right into that defender and tried to give him some. He don't got no body. He didn't give him none, but he was fearless on that. And then they took him and slammed him. But hey, he tough, man. He tough guy, man, for real.
Man, Jason Brumfield, are you in here trolling, talking about Kevin Stefanski said Dylan gonna be the starter? Like, come on, man, you can't be serious, man. I knew the trolls would come out tonight, and I love it.
Man, them concussions is serious business, man. Serious business.
Yeah.
You don't never know how long a concussion may last. For real, it could be a couple days, a week, man, maybe to a couple of weeks or a month.
Man.
So I hate to see him go down like that, but
they said he just said it, man. Come on, man. Y'all see, now they teasing us, man. But hey, it is what it is, man.
I wouldn't put it past him, though.
It is what it is, man.
No, but yeah. So
so somebody says he has to set out. He has to set out one game because he's on concussion protocol. If he clears concussion protocol that quick, something's fishy.
Oh yeah.
If he clears concussion protocol that quick, something's fishy. Man, we got 750 people in here watching, man. Make sure y'all drop a like on the video, man.
For sure.
Man, you don't want no player to get injured, man. But when your head, that's what happened to Michael Irvin in Philly, man. When your head hits the front of your head, hits the turf like that, because he never came out in the second half, man.
Man, K-Sap, my son played college ball, and he had a concussion, man, his senior year, and he didn't end up finishing his senior year, man. Because
that's what I'm saying. Concussions, man. You got
to I had to take him to brain, like, people to analyze it. Them concussions is no joke. So prayers go out to him on that, man. Sleeping in the dark, it's crazy. But
hey, I agree with you. Them concussions ain't no joke, and that's why I think the league has stepped up for the mandatories on that concussion. I got to make sure that's true, that you have to set out one game after the concussion protocol. But if you get cleared from the concussion protocol that quick, Look at Jackson Dart. He went in concussion protocol late in the game last week. He didn't play today.
Right.
So
right.
if Kevin Stefanski is sitting there saying that Dylan's going to be the starter, he's doing Dylan Gabriel a disservice, man. This guy's going through a concussion.
Case out. But did Myles Garrett come to play?
Oh, Myles Garrett said he set the tone early, man.
Myles Garrett went berserk.
But that's what happens. Defense, man. You can't give up a 40-yard touchdown to Mark Andrews on a push, opposite rollout for a touchdown.
That was horrible.
He acted like he was Lamar Jackson running down that sideline.
And they couldn't catch him. A tight end, old tight end too.
Yeah. But I like everybody that's coming in here and say Shedeur, he sucked, he stunk it up. We're going to give y'all that. Y'all can take that. Like I said, we not ducking no smoke, and we want all the fades. So we standing 10 toes down, man. But like I said, y'all see something in Shedeur. Y'all, if you're a football fan, you have to see what Shedeur-Sanders can bring to the table. Y'all saw that. Just give him first team reps. Let him get on sync with his receivers and tight ends, and you'll see a different Shedeur-Sanders.
Max B said Shedeur had his chance and blew it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, that's people that,
he didn't blow it.
He didn't blow it.
No,
he didn't blow it.
You can't. I mean, a sensible person would, even anybody come in and hadn't had the rhythm with the offense knows that you can't come in cold. And I mean, some people maybe can if you're a backup and you used to doing it as a backup, but no, give him that preparation. Let's judge him off the preparation, because he's been on ice. What was week 11?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's been on ice all this time, man. You need a whole week of preparation, man. But
I was kind of impressed with some of them passes though. K-Sap, with him being, we hadn't seen him, but in practice.
That's what I'm saying. And you got a chance to see how he can throw the ball. I just wish, like I said, man, that one in the end zone, I just wish when he rolled out and avoided the sack and he pointed downfield, I just wish he would have took a little bit off of it. But that comes in time with your, receivers being in the spot where you want them to be. You know what I'm saying?
Now didn't he, when they showed that end zone view, the D-back was leveled up with him, and Shedeur was trying to throw it so he could run into it away. You know what I'm saying? Run into it. I wish that that wide receiver would have kind of, but see, that's that rhythm.
That timing. You know what I'm saying?
You don't know, like if I'm pointing, you don't know what I mean. And, if I break free, you're talking to each other now. It's right in live time that we got to figure this out. But you get used to me, when did you see Dylan Gabriel come out and kind of like pointing, like, let's go, whatever, we're doing this, and
you don't see none of that. Yeah, you don't see none of that,
because when he did that, we can't see the end zone. I'm thinking, oh, he sees something, and that's what I love about it, because that dink and dunk stuff, man. I want some excitement. If I'm gonna sit down and watch a game, a football game, I want some excitement. So when I see my quarterback looking down, like Terrell Owens, my quarterback, when I see my quarterback come back and look down the field like he ready to, like, I'm trying to get paid right here. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to go home with this one. So I guess
my take on it, I agree with you, Reese, but my take on it, I just look at it like this, being fair. We got to keep it a buck. He didn't play good, but you saw what he's capable of doing.
Right.
If that makes sense. He didn't play good, but you saw moments where, okay, give him a couple reps and to get with these people, he gonna be all right.
Oh yeah, I'm fully confident that he's gonna be all right.
That's what you take from that.
Oh yeah, that's what I take. He was 416. We not, like I said, we're not running from the stats.
No,
this is the second time I'm saying it. 416 for 47 yards, 2.9 average, and he. It wasn't pretty a lot of times, but like I said, I seen the potential there to, if we can get some reps, get a game plan together, and work on his positives, get Tommy Reese, he gonna have something for some people the rest of this year.
And you know what's crazy? Kevin Stefanski just confirmed that's the first time Shedeur got first team reps with the team in the second half. So that should tell you a lot.
That tell you a whole lot.
That should tell you a lot.
That tell you a whole lot, K-Zap.
That should tell you a lot, man. So what does that tell you? Shedeur looked bad, but I still saw some good things. I'm gonna reiterate that. Shedeur looked bad, but I still saw some good things, man.
Oh yeah. He gonna, like I say, yeah. His stats don't look great. We see that, but he wasn't trying to be careful, man. He wasn't trying to like, scared, shivering, stuff, man. Yeah, I'm gonna sit here and try to, oh guys, let's get third and 5, and I throw it 2 yards and hope my guy make get the first down on a broken tackle. No, man, I'm trying to get that first down in the air, and I'm trying to see if catch somebody on the run or a wide receiver, throwing to the wide receivers.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
And also, man, I see this cat in the chat, Joe Fool. You just looking for attention. You looking for somebody to acknowledge you. That's why you keep saying the things that you keep saying. But like I said, we're not ducking no smoke, and we want all the fades, man.
But we just like we showed up, K-Sap. Y'all got to keep the same energy when he come back next week, and keep the same energy. You see what I'm saying?
And I don't want nobody to come in the chat if he balls out and say, "Oh, it was just against the Raiders." I don't want to hear none of that. We gotta keep it a buck, man. And this is what me and Reese are doing. We keeping it a buck. And I'm telling y'all, y'all heard it from me. Shedeur looked bad, but I saw good things. Shedeur looked bad, but I saw good things.
Is Joe Fool you gonna be back next week?
Yeah,
he won't come show up. Was he here last week?
No, I don't know. This is the first time I ever saw Joe Fool.
Yeah, Joe Fool. He was waiting. He was watching.
They wanted to come by.
That's
what I'm saying.
I mean, you say you got in here 700.
We got 737 people in here watching, man. Y'all drop a like on the video, man. Now, this is what I'm telling you, because everybody requested the after party, and we here. We got 732 people in here watching, man.
Right. And there was some different play calls, man, that they had. He had different.
But listen, this is what I want to say, and then I'm gonna let you go, Reese. This is what I want to say. Just look at the times that Shedeur was looking down the field to get the receivers the ball. Just look at it. Go back to the first half. Everything with Dylan Gabriel was dipping down. You got in the red zone twice.
Yeah.
You was on the 2-yard line and y'all couldn't score.
Right.
This is what I'm saying. Yeah, Joe Fool said he knew. I knew he was lurking. He saw the title and he started lurking. So we keep it a buck around here, Joe Fool. We keep it a buck around here. So this is what I want to tell y'all guys. Let's go ahead and get off to our super chats, man. Hey, shout out to Jason Brumfield for the $2 super chat. He said, "Why was he an empty and they cannot block up front?"
Here comes the money.
Hey, that's a good question. That's a good question. Hey, a shout out to straight to the point for the $5 super chat. He said, "Browns only let Shedeur practice with the scouting and practice team. First string have to get used to catching his passes. He gonna be all right." Totally believe that.
Absolutely.
Also, shout out to RBN's Through the Fire podcast for the $10 super chat. He says, "So let me get this straight. No first team reps, practicing with an empty garbage cans of high school, then some spontaneous non-contact concussion enters Shedeur, and we supposed to believe. No sabotage." Hey, good point. Good point.
RBN's bringing it.
Yeah, they bringing the heat. Hey, shout out to Amy Sue for the $2 super chat. She said, "I don't even think Shedeur looked that bad." Everybody got their own opinion. I mean, and we respect all opinions. Hey, shout out to Chef Onk for the $2 super chat. Shedeur isn't for Cleveland. He can get hurt by the Browns. Nah, don't wish that. Don't wish no injury on nobody. Don't do that. We can't do that. We don't want to wish no injury on nobody. You know what I'm saying? But honestly, Shedeur is the type of person, he'll figure it out. He will figure it out. But like I said, hey, y'all can come in here and y'all can say Shedeur looked like doo-doo. But then when people use excuses for Dylan Gabriel, y'all want to buy that. But we just telling y'all what I saw. I saw Shedeur look bad, but also I saw good things.
I thought I saw some good things. I did see some good things. I'll tell you, one of the bad things, keeping it a buck, is when he fades back. But he got to get them reps to get that out of him. When he fades back and he spins, everybody know that you can't do that in the NFL. But because they gonna be on top of you, K-Sap.
Yeah,
these boys. This ain't college ball. These boys all run 4.4, 4.3s, and you do a spin, you got another guy right in your face.
Got another guy right there. Yeah.
So I mean, we understand what it is, but you got to get a man some reps. Like you got to be fair with the reps. The man hasn't took any reps with the first team. He don't know, the tendencies or anything. Yeah. It's not excuses. It's just what it is. You can't make do that with the first team. You got Jerry Jeudy, you got, Tillman, you got, all the wide receivers, man. I just love the potential that I see. I mean, you guys may not see it. I see it. I absolutely see it. And it's excitement, man. You see them fans?
Yeah. That's all you want. You want the excitement. You want that jolt of energy. But this is what I say. I want y'all to keep all these comments coming, because y'all know I'm the king of keeping receipts.
Right.
I'm a king of keeping receipts. So y'all get it off. If y'all feel that Shedeur played like shit and Shedeur's not the one, hey, keep them coming. But you got to understand, you judging a man off of no first team reps to come in and almost with the game on the line, almost drove him down to a game-tying touchdown. If it wasn't for Awuzie knocking the ball out of old boy's hand, because he put the ball right on the money.
I thought he caught that too.
I thought he caught it too. He put the ball right on the money.
He was fighting to catch that ball. Like they was fighting, man. They was fighting for Shedeur. It was a different level, man. And I think it's just the beauty of having the opportunity to catch a pass as a wide receiver. You could tell, You seen the comment.
Look at the comments. That's what I'm talking about. This is what we deal with, man. See, people was waiting for this.
Oh yeah.
But I said, man, I'm not ducking no smoke. I want all the fades, man. I'm not ducking no smoke. I want all the fades, man. Shedeur gonna be all right.
Oh yeah, I see Shea Boost in there.
Yeah.
You got 420 Jenkins. You got a lot of people in here.
But exactly. But what did I tell y'all guys? Chat. What did I tell y'all guys? This is what I did not want to see. I didn't want to see Shedeur-Sanders come in midway through the game. And it's unfortunate that Dylan had to be evaluated for a concussion, but this is what I did not want to see. I can't judge. I told y'all guys many times, just go back and look I got the receipts. Just go back and listen to how many times I told y'all, I do not want to see Shedeur come in midway through the game.
Wait a minute. Haywood Canada said, holds the ball too long in the discussion. What?
This is what we got to deal with.
He said in the discussion,
this is what
the man can't even get under center. He had probably never even snapped with the center and or whatever it is, and you hold him to a standard of somebody that has been a veteran holding the ball too long. Come on, every rookie holds the ball long.
Man,
he got K-Sap, he have never seen a live action against first stringers.
Yeah.
In a real game, his first snap. So this is his first snap. And he don't even get a chance to see Myles Garrett in practice. If he going, if he going with the ones, or maybe he is going against the first team defense. I don't know. So they don't tell you nothing. But it's funny. These, like I said, we want to keep these receipts for a lot of these people. They won't be back next week if he played. They'll be asleep about this time.
Yeah, that's what I said, man. I agree. Like, y'all judging him off for coming in the game cold out there, sitting with the jacket on, right? Coming in the game in the middle of a game when the game plan was already out there. And then you got another backup quarterback coming in the game. So your opposing team, your defensive coordinator says, look, we just going to draw up the blitz, man. 68% of the second half, Zach Orr put the blitz on Shedeur. But I think he handled it well. But like I told you guys, I'm going to keep on saying that. I'm the one that went on record and said, I don't want to see Shedeur in this situation. I'm not going to judge Shedeur until I see him from start to finish of a game.
Yep.
When he has the whole game plan.
Yep, exactly. He was excited. You imagine how he was feeling when he got that first down.
Yeah, he jumped up and he wanted to put the
he wanted to do it.
He wanted to, but he said, "Nah, let me get in there."
Because he that's his excitement that has built up. You've been holding this man back from getting what he, what I'm saying? Like, that's a lot of excitement. And he straight is on it was on enthusiasm, adrenaline, you know what I'm saying? The whole game, and he was starting to settle down that last drive a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
It's going to be all kinds of narratives, man. It is what it is, man. But like I said, over here, we keeping it a buck. Like I said, we ain't ducking no smoke, and we want all the fades, man. Look, we want all of them, man. That's what I'm saying. But I told you guys, look, I'm not going to blame no receivers for dropping balls or anything. I saw Shedeur make some plays. Even though he played bad, I saw good things.
Oh, yeah. I seen a lot of potential that's going to be they can build on big time, man. It's not going to be no check down Charlies. You're going to have to check it down sometimes, but not that, hey, these defenses know that if you don't get to him, he going to carve you up.
And look, Reese, I'm glad you said that. And I'm gonna look at it like this. What Zach Orr did to Shedeur was a respect thing. Because if he didn't put the blitz on him and he's sitting back in that pocket, he gonna carve him apart. So Zach Orr already knows the scouting report on Shedeur.
Yep.
If I don't put the pressure on Shedeur, he gonna pick us apart. So what did he do? He sent guys off the edge. He even brought Kyle Hamilton down in the box. You see what I'm saying?
That's what you do to every great quarterback. Tom Brady, you got to put him
thing.
Right. You got to put that heat on him. I don't care who you is, but if they're going to allow you to stay in the pocket, that's disrespect.
And it goes back to what I said about Dylan. Why come Zach Orr didn't draw the blitz up on Dylan the whole first half? He let Dylan kill his own self.
Exactly.
That's the problem.
Them high level blitzes that he was sending.
Yeah,
bringing another guy, looping around. That was some crazy blitzes. Like there was like a Steeler blitzes.
They was coming. They was coming.
Them delayed blitzes and they was playing games up front. Man, there was all kind of stuff going on with Shedeur. Shedeur probably was like, what? We didn't see that in the film. But like I said, we seen none of that in the first half.
That's what I'm saying. That's got to show you that Zach Orr respected Shedeur-Sanders. He had to put the blitz on.
Oh yeah, you give him more than 2.5, 3 seconds, and he see a guy, man. He's standing in that pocket tall.
Yeah,
and it's over with. It's literally over with.
Because I'm gonna give you a prime example, Reese. The 2-minute drill after Ravens scored. Shedeur came out. First play. Nobody blitz. Shedeur set in that pocket, threw the 25-yard dart to Fanning. And then after that, my son was like, Zach Orr, don't stop. Keep on bringing the blitz.
Yeah.
And Zach just kept on bringing the blitz.
Right. And that defense, the Browns defense, man, they, what was that? Delpit that got the
Delpit. I think he was in the 10th. Didn't he go to the 10th? I think Delpit got hurt for Cleveland, I think.
Oh, did he go to the 10th? Okay.
I think he was in there. And then look, I don't mean to cut you off, Reese, but my son did tell me that Zach Orr was preparing for Shedeur to be in there.
Right. Because I think what Gabriel's first half stats was 7 for 10 for 68 yards. And he never threw a pass, 2 passes at the same time.
Back to back. Never went back to back.
That was weird to me. Like, they was running the mess out of Jenkins, man. He was running like crazy that first. He was protecting him. He was protecting Gabriel. You could tell the way that the game plan was going. And then all of a sudden, as soon as Shedeur gets in his 2 straight passes,
2 straight back to back.
What does that mean? I don't understand what that means. Like, you don't throw 2 straight passes a whole half, but then you come out and throw 2 straight passes off the rip. So that's your adjustment?
But I think personally, I think the Browns know what they got in Shedeur. And I think that's why they came out throwing the ball like that. They wanted to see it. But like I said, I'm going to say it again, guys. Shedeur played bad, but I still saw some good things, man. I'm just keeping it a buck, man.
Yeah,
I'm just keeping it a buck. They had nobody in the back. Like that, you going empty set and you got nobody picking up the block. You got nobody picking up the blitz, man.
Right. They played, like I said, they played safe with Gabriel to avoid those picks and those turnovers, because they know with him, that's all he has left is if he don't turn the ball over. Yeah. Because if he turns the ball over, it's really no need. With his accuracy is not. We all know Shedeur, that's his power, is his accuracy, and you let him get his feet set, it's over with. And so, like you said, whatever 63% blitz package coming after him, and make him happy feet back there.
Yeah,
you got to, you got to, and he was able to get out of the pocket a little bit, and that run he had was some for that first down was nice.
Yeah,
and he's faster than you think he is.
Oh yeah, he got deceptional speed. If I said that right. Let me get to the super chat. Okay. Shout out to John Shaft for the $5 super chat.
Here comes the money.
He said you can counter those blitzes with running back screens, draws, wide receiver screen, which fine tune with the first team reps. He will be fine after that. I agree, John Shaft. I totally agree. Like I said, Shedeur played bad, but I saw good things though.
Right.
I saw good things. I'm not making no excuse for Shedeur. And y'all heard, I keep on saying, I keep on reiterating it, because I'm going to stand 10 toes down. And this ain't got nothing to do with Dillon Gabriel. This got to do everything with Shedeur. As bad as Shedeur looked, the way y'all claim he looked, he did better things than Dillon Gabriel. You saw a different offensive spunk. You saw everybody trying to get involved.
Right.
It wasn't just hike and run and throw the ball to the running back coming out of the backfield. He's trying to get these receivers involved, and that comes with a lack of continuity because you're not getting reps to throw the ball to these guys.
The balance of the offense is going to be so much clearer, when you got that running game, because we already see that Quinshawn is a beast. Now you can't stack that box like they want to, you know what I'm saying? Because if they do, they blitz, and they got to blitz him and get him off that, make him hot. And Quinshawn had a good game that first half. I think his stats, I got to read to get his stats, but he had a good game that first half. He had 17 carries for 59 yards, 3.5. His longest was 16. He was getting some tough yards in there, but they didn't really keep it up. They didn't keep it up. But Derrick Henry.
So we're gonna take a listen. We're gonna take a listen to this post-game press conference, man. Let's go ahead and bring Kevin Stefanski on here. Just 1 second. I'm gonna go ahead and bring that up real quick. Let me go ahead.
Man, you guys are fighting till the end, but we got to find a way to close that one out. And it's disappointing, frustrating with where we were there at the end of the game. But I appreciate how this group's fighting. I appreciate how they're fighting through some tough, the injuries at tackle and those type of things. But man, some good stuff on that football field. But we got to close those games out and have a win with those performances. But we'll get back to work like we always do. With that, I'll take any questions.
Kevin, what prompted Dylan's concussion check?
He got checked at halftime. I don't know all the details exactly.
And just how would you assess how Shedeur came in there and played?
Yeah, obviously all players, it's we'll look at it, but he's going to battle like he does. So I'm sure there's things that we can clean up, but those are things we'll look at tomorrow.
So you don't know if Dylan was concussed on that one designed run?
I don't know.
The Ravens show that tush-push play at all before?
Yeah, they've done QB sneaks with the tight ends, yes.
If Dylan clears concussion protocol, he'd be back as your starter.
Yes, but he's got, that's obviously a lot into that protocol. A lot goes into that, so we'll see.
He didn't confirm that Dylan was going to be the starter. Y'all trolling.
Start taking over versus the Ravens team.
Yeah, listen, we trust all of our guys. We trust our guys to perform. He's no different, and playing a backup quarterback role, as we've talked about over the years, that's tough to come in there. But we trust him. I know there's things that he's going to want to do better, but that's why we work.
We talk so much about, or we asked you a lot about Shedeur not getting any reps with the starting units. So that was like really his first legitimate snaps and reps with the starting offense, correct?
Yes.
Wow.
Do you think that there was any maybe kind of rust there?
He just confirmed
Yeah,
that.
I understand the question.
I've seen that.
We do so much work with the quarterback position and the entire team, not just those reps on a practice field. And those are, as we all know, those are tough reps for when you have a young starter as well. But there's so much that we do to supplement that type of thing.
It also seemed like, especially when Shedeur got there. I mean, I think the entire game they showed a lot of cover zero and dropped out, and it seemed like Shedeur kind of struggled with that, and Dylan as well. Do you think that as a staff, you guys could have done anything better?
I always think we can do better. Always.
Was the whole playbook available to Shedeur in the second half? Did you
Yes.
have to?
Yes.
Can you talk about the defensive effort and just the performance of Myles Garrett today?
Yeah, I thought there were some outstanding moments out there from our defense. Obviously, Myles got to the quarterback a bunch of times.
Let's go and pause there for a second. Let's get into some of the things that Kevin Stefanski had to say. I know a lot of people came up in here and said that Kevin Stefanski said at the post-game press conference that Dylan was going to be the quarterback for next week. He didn't confirm that. No. He got to clear concussion protocol.
Right.
And what I take out of this, he just confirmed to everybody, we got one question answered tonight, guys. We got one question answered tonight that we've been looking for. What has the storyline been? Is Shedeur Sanders getting first team reps? Did Kevin Stefanski just confirm to you guys, chat, I know you heard it,
right,
that this was the first time Shedeur Sanders got first team reps.
Yep.
In this game in the second half.
First time.
The first time. So look, we're gonna put that narrative to bed now, guys. We ain't gotta talk about that no more. Because like I told you guys, what don't come out in the wash will come out in the rinse. See, just follow the breadcrumbs. They sprinkled all over the place. We just need to put it together. And the smoke is starting to clear, guys. Kevin Stefanski, this is the first time that he has answered a question pertaining around Shedeur Sanders, and he gave an answer that we've been looking for.
Yep.
So look, kudos to Kevin Stefanski.
Right.
So kudos to Kevin Stefanski for letting you guys know that Shedeur Sanders, this is the first time he got first team reps.
That's crazy. K-Sap.
KD, this is the first time he got reps during an NFL game. You throw him in the second half because Dylan Gabriel was in concussion protocol, and this is the first time that he got first team reps. So, guys, in the chat, that everybody said that Shedeur looked like boo-boo. Judge him off the fact that now that you guys know, judge him off the fact that he hasn't been getting first team reps. And you tell me you didn't like what you saw in Shedeur Sanders. Because if you tell me you didn't like what you seen in Shedeur Sanders, I know you just here to cause confusion.
They only here to cause confusion.
I know you only here to cause confusion.
No wonder he was having all those reps at the high school and extra reps and all this stuff that he throwing in the trash cans and equipment managers and all this stuff.
and see, Reese, this is the stuff that I can't make up.
I can't make this.
You in football, like I tell people, I don't throw my accolades around from what I did. I was a 3-sport star: football, baseball, and basketball. But I will tell you this: when you don't get no first team reps, which is confirmed now,
right?
Where's the continuity?
Can't be magic. You can't create magic. You know
exactly.
This the NFL, man.
So this just listen. I don't want to get so overhype about this, but if y'all trying to tell me that y'all didn't like what Shedeur did today, despite of everything that's been confirmed right now, if y'all telling me that Shedeur Sanders looked like downright trash, you're doing Shedeur Sanders a disservice.
Exactly. Big time. KSAP,
man, I'm done. I ain't got nothing else to say.
He confirmed it.
I ain't got nothing else to say. So y'all coming in here wanting to shit on Shedeur, but you saw what it was. Y'all's boy Kevin Stefanski just told on himself.
He did. That I wonder, did he even mean to say that?
But listen, but hold up. Listen. When he said it, he was proud of answering that question. Do I got to run it back? Do I got to bring it back up, man?
Bring it back.
Hold on. I got to bring this back up because I can't make this stuff up.
You know, you can't bring that back.
Those are, as we all know, those are tough reps for when you have a young starter as well. But there's so much that we do to supplement that type of thing.
It also seemed like, especially when Shedeur got in there. I mean, I think the entire game they showed a lot of cover zero and dropped out, and it seemed like Shedeur kind of struggled with that and Dylan as well. Do you think that as a staff, you guys could have done anything better?
I always think we can do better. Always.
Was the whole playbook available to Shedeur in the second half? Did you have to?
Yes.
Can you talk about the defensive effort and just the performance of Miles Garrett today?
Yeah, I thought there were some outstanding moments out there from our defense. Obviously, Miles got to the quarterback a bunch of times. I thought he and the defensive line provided pressure throughout the game.
It was before that.
A lot goes into that, so
let me get to it.
How did you think Shedeur handled everything that comes with first and false start, taking over versus?
Exactly.
And just how would you assess how Shedeur came in there and played?
Yeah, obviously all players, it's we'll look at it, but he's going to battle like he does. So I'm sure there's things that we can clean up, but those are things we'll look at tomorrow.
So you don't know if Dylan was concussed on that one designed run?
I don't know.
The Ravens show that tush-push play at all before?
Yeah, they've done QB sneaks with the tight ends, yes.
If Dylan clears concussion protocol, he'd be back as your starter.
Yes, but he's got, that's obviously a lot into that protocol. A lot goes into that, so we'll see.
How did you think Shedeur handled everything that comes with first and false start, taking over versus a Ravens team?
Yeah, listen, we trust all of our guys. We trust our guys to perform. He's no different, and playing a backup quarterback role, as we've talked about over the years, that's tough to come in there, but we trust him. I know there's things that he's going to want to do better, but that's why we work.
You talk so much about, or we asked you a lot about Shedeur not getting any reps with the starting units. So that was like really his first legitimate snaps and reps with the starting offense, correct?
Yes.
There you have
I
it.
think that there was any maybe kind of rush there.
Yeah, I understand the question. I would tell you we do so much work with the quarterback position.
There you have it, guys. Kevin Stefanski answered the question that everybody been wanting to be answered. Let me get to the super chat. Shout out to Jason Brumfield for the $2 super chat.
Here comes the money.
He said Tony Grossi took up for Shedeur in the post game. Hey, it is what it is. If Tony Grossi want to take up for Shedeur, let it, because Tony Grossi knows what he saw. He saw the potential in what Shedeur brings to the table. He saw the upside. He saw the upside.
Yep.
Hey, hold on. We got another super chat. Let me get this other super chat. Shout out to Primo 1973 for the $20 super chat.
Here comes the money.
He said he did a good job to keep the game close to the end. Can't do nothing but respect 12. You know, a lot of people see, Reese, a lot of people are starting to understand. And then when you hear what Kevin Stefanski said, guys, Kevin Stefanski answered the question that we all wanted answered. So what you think about that, Reese?
Yeah, no, 100%, man. He answered that. We had all been trying to figure out back and forth. Had he got first team reps, we seen him throwing to Njoku. We trying to puzzle everything together. And it was a couple of clips that they showed, you know, because we know that the reporters are not allowed to watch the practices anymore. Yeah. And so everybody's guessing, is he getting first team reps? Is he not getting first team reps or whatever? So he confirmed it. There's no more questions, no more asking. It's over with. We know that he hasn't. This is the first game, week 11. I believe this is week 11. Yeah, week 11. That he actually got first team reps in a game against the Baltimore Ravens, which is crazy.
All right, not one. Hey, look, guys, what I'm gonna do, and we're gonna listen to what Shedeur said in the post-game press conference, man. Let's go ahead and listen to what Shedeur said. So let's get to Shedeur-Sanders real quick.
How's everybody doing? How you doing? Decent. First and foremost, I want to thank God for giving me the opportunity to get out there. That's all you could ask for, honestly. The chance to get out there, get your feet wet, to experience how it feels, you know, to even be out there with the team, with the first group, with everybody. So I'm truly was excited.
When did you know you were going into the game?
Right at halftime. So right before you see me, right when you see me.
What was going through your mind at that moment when you found out that you were going to be out there leading the offense?
It's time for me to step up.
How do you think you played?
I don't think I played good. I don't think I played good at all. I think it's a lot of things, you know, we need to look at, you know, during the week and go and just get comfortable even throwing routes, you know, with Jerry and throwing routes with all those guys. So I think that was my first ball to him all year.
Wow.
No, but other than that,
wow.
I just think overall.
Hey, hold up, guys. Hold up.
So then we
hold up.
Have a week.
Hold up. We got to Reese. We got to talk about that. Reese, Reese, I saw your reaction when he said that. Talk to me, Reese. Talk to me.
Man, that young man, K-Sap, do you know what this brother done been through?
Wow.
This brother done been through some stuff.
Man, hold up, Reese. Hold up. Before you continue, man, we got 856 people in here watching. Make sure y'all drop a like on the video. Come on, man. Show us some love. Go ahead, Reese.
I'm lightweight pissed off. For real. I'm for K-Sap. That brother sit up there and said he literally told y'all, I haven't thrown the ball to Jerry Jeudy all year.
Hold on, Reese. I'm going to say this, chat. How many times have I told y'all what don't come out in the wash will come out in the rinse? So I guess Shedeur said, okay, if Kevin Stefanski wants to answer that question about me getting first team reps when I get my chance to talk, I'm gonna let the cat out the bag.
There you go.
And that's what he did. So I'm gonna tell you guys here, I don't want to see nobody on these YouTube streets producing videos about Shedeur Sanders not getting first team reps, because it's already out and we already know that. And I don't want to see no more of that. I don't want that narrative no more, because Kevin Stefanski already come out and told you. He already came out and told you. So we got to leave that alone. That's a storyline that we got to leave alone. Let's get on to the next storyline. Let's get on to the next storyline. The next storyline should be Shedeur Sanders played bad, but I see the light at the end of the tunnel.
You're right.
Wow.
You're right. That should be the
Go ahead,
title of the
Reese.
new. That should be the
Go ahead,
title.
Reese. I'll let you have it, Reese.
Hey, I'm flabbergasted, man, for real. It'd take a lot to get me, but he just let the cat out the bag and said, I haven't thrown to none of these guys, the starters, the whole year. I gotta imagine on the sideline or on the I gotta imagine on the sideline. I gotta look. Sometimes they had him on, the way they was explaining it. Sometimes they had him on the other field. So I have to look and see how Jerry Jeudy running without throwing it to him. In an NFL set where we going against the defense. So I can't. How am I supposed to do that?
How does Shedeur even know where the receiver's supposed to be?
No continuity, no rhythm, no nothing, man. Like, just throw me out there.
Wow.
That is amazing, man. Like, for real, think about that. Think about that. Who do you know can go out there and do that as a rookie? You talking about handicapping somebody?
Man, I'm gonna leave it alone, Reese. I'm gonna let you cringe out on that.
Why don't you let me? Hey, that's like me getting in a fight with one hand tied behind my back.
Wow.
With somebody that my same size. Case out.
That hurts right there.
That's deep, man.
But see, what we was trying to do, Reese, we was trying to figure out, is this actual or factuals? And I'm glad. And look, shout out to Jared Bush over there at the barber shop when he talked about sources. See, everybody was upset when he dropped that video about sources, because y'all don't want to believe him, but y'all want to believe people like Mary Kay and Tony Grossi and Jason Lloyd and stuff like that, because they in mainstream media. Right. They Cleveland Brown insiders, they're beat writers. But you can't respect Jared Bush when he tells guys what he's been telling people all along, that he hasn't been getting first team reps.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Man. Look, hold on. Hey, look. We're gonna finish. We're gonna finish listening to what Shedeur had to say. Let's go ahead and continue listening to what Shedeur had to say.
Stuff I like to do.
Shedeur, do you think that if you play next week, if Dylan doesn't clear protocol, do you feel like if the game plan is designed for you and you get those first team reps, those starting reps in practice, that this is just going to be a whole different ball game for you when you get out there?
No, the most I can ask for is opportunity. See, like that's an uncontrollable thing that I'm not able to control, and that's not, nothing I should speak on. Just being the quarterback of this team and this franchise. They gave me an opportunity. I ain't do up to my expectation and up enough to get us a win. So I just got to take that one to the chin.
You had mentioned that you hadn't really thrown to Jerry and these guys with the starting unit, and Kevin alluded to that as well. How much of there was maybe like a rust factor or acclimation period with those pass catchers in that second half?
I think you've seen it was just rough overall. It was a rough day overall. But the thing that I was excited about is just being able to get out there. It's the first time I got hit since my last game at Colorado. So,
man, hold up, man.
Just having that feeling back, is good.
Man, hold up, guys. Do y'all hear this humble young man just taking everything in stride and taking it on the chin? Did he just say this is the first time he's been hit since he's been at Colorado?
Dropping all kind of information.
Hey, this is Shedeur Sanders' post-game press conference to tell it all. And then for him to say, I put the loss on me, that shows you how humble he is. That shows you he's handling this situation. But look, Reese, he said it's some things that he don't want to speak on.
Man, you're talking about being trying to be careful with my words, man. That's like, they putting that young man through some stuff, man. He hasn't had no opportunities, like basically we know this world, everybody knows this world is not fair. So I'm not gonna say a fair whatever, because we know that this world is not fair. If you a man, you know that. But man, come on, get this man. Can he get a rep?
Wow. Look, and you know what the bad thing about it is? Hold up, man. Man, we got 915 people in here watching, man. Drop a like on the video, man. Send the love, man. I appreciate y'all showing up. Y'all asked for the after party, and me and Reese gonna give y'all the after party, but we gonna keep it funky. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, look, we ain't ducking no smoke, and we want all the fades. Yep. But did Shedeur just say? Did I hear this right, Reese? Shedeur Sanders said he ain't been hit
since Colorado.
So now this takes me back to all these phantom injuries.
Right.
How you getting injured, bro? How you getting injured?
That's a good point. So it's more than what we think. It's a lot more than what we think. What we know.
Something ain't right. Look, let me finish. I want people to finish hearing what Shedeur got to say.
Good. And, I feel fulfilled overall when it comes to being out there practicing, going in between the lines, seeing actually what it's like. And I know I'm made for it. I don't think it was a doubt in my mind that final drive was going to go down there, score. Things happened, we didn't, but I was just excited because I knew what I was going to be able to do out there. And for the team, for the linemen, and even getting snaps from Poe,
Wow.
That was amazing. Going out there in a live game, being able to do that.
Wow.
With him and the way the guys, the way the O-line, running back, receivers, defense, like all right around. That's all you guys for a quarterback.
On that last drive, you made it.
Was going to be a touchdown.
I think every throw, is going to be complete until it's not. I know Gage is a dog.
That's a tough spot.
I have the most reps for Gage out of everybody out there. So we out there in Hungry Dogs going at it every day. Yeah.
It just seemed like a really good play by the.
Hold on, we got hold on. Let me get to the super chat first. Hold on. Hey, shout out to Adira Stone for the $5 super chat. She said he told on Stefanski and company with the utmost ability, hostile, discriminatory workplace, further confirmed. I totally agree. Now let's get off into what Shedeur said about Gabe Larverdale. Gabe Larverdale is one of them guys that was fighting for a roster spot. And he said this is the most him and Gabe are the he said we fighting. We the dogs. We fighting.
Right.
Oh, Reese, man.
That's the hookup. That's the hookup. Him and Gage.
Hold up, man. Hey, shout out to the Perfect Blackness Senior for the $10 super chat. Hold on.
Shout out.
He said, how else is Shedeur supposed to look coming off the bench, cold with absolutely no reps, with the first and a horrible O-line? Talk to me when 12 gets meaningful first team practice reps and not scout team reps. Wow. Hey, shout out to John Shaft for the $5 super chat.
Here comes the money.
said the key to beating a max blitz is audible into a draw or a screen. You practice that by matching film study with practice, hand signals or practice. John Schaff. But when you put a quarterback out there that ain't had no reps with the first team, ain't got no continuity with the offensive line, and ain't got nothing working for him, what are you supposed to do?
No snaps with the center.
No snaps with the center. How you going to shift protection? How you going to audible out when you got no continuity with nobody out there? So that's telling me you down there with Bailey Zappi playing with the practice squad. Come on, guys.
And he said that. He said, Paulsick, he said, I haven't even got it, reps with the starting center. That's big. You know what I'm saying? Like, come in a game and you expected to win that game, and we wanted him to win it, and he was trying to drive on that last drive, but like, give him a full week of reps and give him a game plan, and I think it's gonna look
that's what I'm
way
saying.
Way better.
Reese, you on to something, man. I just want to see him get first team reps, man. That's all. That'll solve it. Now listen, if we hear through the week that Shedeur Sanders is getting first team reps all week long leading up to the Raiders game, and then he comes out and does an absolute dud, then y'all can come in here and crucify us any way you want.
Right.
But if he gets first team reps all week long and he gets continuity with them receivers and he comes in and he plays lights out against the Raiders, and I don't want nobody coming in here saying, oh, it's just the Raiders.
Right.
I can't let y'all do that. You can't have it both ways. So you got to be honest with yourself. From what y'all heard from Kevin Stefanski in the post-game press conference, letting you guys know Shedeur Sanders has not been getting first-team reps. And for Shedeur Sanders to go out there and do what he did, I saw some good things. Despite the 2 sacks in the pick, I saw some good things. Even when he threw the pick, he had the defensive tackle gun coming right down the barrel of the chute.
Right.
And he stood in the pocket and let it go. And if it wasn't for him getting hit, the ball wouldn't have came out the way it came.
Right. He got up slow on that one too, I think.
He did. Somebody said he's been throwing to trash cans and trainers.
Exactly.
Man.
That's crazy.
That's good. Look, hold up. Hey, shout out to the Trade Owl for the $2 super chat.
Here comes the money.
I agree with that Trade Owl. If that 3rd down and 5 touchdown was caught, we'd be talking a different story.
Oh, yeah.
We'd be talking a different story. But from what y'all saw, from the missed touchdown, the receiver had the ball, but Awuzie made a good play by stripping the ball without getting first-team reps. And if y'all sitting here trying to tell me that Shedeur Sanders don't want to get that ball down the field, and Dylan Gabriel was the answer getting that ball down the field, y'all doing yourself a disservice.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Next week, we're going to see, because he can't come back from no concussion.
If he gets cleared for
one game.
And that's why I said, people come in here and said Kevin Stefanski made it like Dylan Gabriel is starting next week. You can't, that's doing him a disservice.
Yeah.
You can't name somebody a starter until they clear the concussion protocol.
Right.
But I think the way Kevin Stefanski was performing at this post-game press conference, I think he liked some of the things he saw in Shedeur. That's just my opinion.
Just on raw ability.
Yes.
They're not doing much to help him out at all. You could tell that. How much work are they doing with him? They talk about all this work they're doing with him. Where's the work? You know what I'm saying? Like, if he haven't had any snaps with anybody, you would think he would get in there, and he's been QB2 for the past 3 weeks? I think it was 3 weeks.
Damn. Hey, I got this right here. Hey, shout out to Wisdom Speak for the $5 super chat.
Here comes the money.
He said, how can these people hate this young man? He's a no-limit soldier. Damn, they said Gage was at the locker room crying, man, because he dropped the ball. Wow.
You want to do something?
Nah, Gage, don't get down on yourself. Don't get down on yourself. There's no reason to hang your head, man.
No.
Shedeur said, put that on me. He took the onus of it, man.
Right.
Let's go and listen to what Shedeur had to say.
Defender there. It was a nice throw by you. And I mean, is that how you saw it? Just a bang?
No, I don't think too much in it. I don't think too much in that. I just take what come with it. Okay, cool. Next play.
What do you think Shedeur, Kevin's talked a lot about those extra periods. You mentioned the underdog periods, just as opportunities to get extra reps and everything. How much did you feel like those extra reps have at least helped prepare you for when you were out there finally, if at all?
Yeah, it helped me understand the concepts live, but it's different when it's different body types going out there, different way how people get out of routes. Like what I seen on the pick initially was I see his hips turn. So I'm like, okay, we're going to be able to get out there. But at the same time, playing quarterback is extremely hard. So it's like, I like knowing every detail about my receivers. I like knowing the small things, what they're good at, what they're not good at. It's like so many details that helps me play confident with those guys. And I know, we at the bottom right now. This performance, everything, it will never be like this. But I'm dedicated to being able to get those opportunities with those guys to have a relationship. I got a relationship with all the hungry dogs though. Like clockwork out there, but
wow.
You just gotta see everything a little bit more.
All the underdogs.
Like them come out, roust them, do all different type of stuff. So
besides that, not having the familiarity with the first team guys, what was the most difficult part of it? The Ravens coverage, the pressure they brought, the speed of it. Like, what did you find anything difficult?
I'm gonna give them their props. It was a good football team, but I know the only way is up. But for sure.
Sorry, you came into a very intense game against a division rival, a close game, and you said you didn't feel like you played well. But what did you think went right, and what went right for you to build upon for your next start?
Losing isn't something I'm comfortable with at all. So everything, I just gotta take this one, I gotta take this one. I gotta decompress. I gotta understand, this really happened, on my watch. So I don't like the feeling, and I know offensively, if I'm able to get out there and have an opportunity, I know that I'll be able to take everything to a different level. Like I said, I'm still have the same confidence. I'm still me. I'll never go anywhere, just going out there, seeing daylight. That's all I needed, to see how they move out there. You playing against a great defense. You got guys from the Pro Bowl out there. So it's exciting to see, okay, this is what it's like. All right. This is what it's like. I'm excited for it. So, I just gotta take this one, and build on it.
What was that communication? What was the communication like?
Well, nobody else was able to get something in the back.
Did you notice the reaction from the fans?
Hold up. Let's take a dive in a little deeper with what Shedeur had to say, man. Because at one point, did you hear him say with the underdogs?
Right.
He said with the underdogs. Now, I will say this. When I'm looking at the sacks that Shedeur took, the 2 sacks, that's part of football. I never once came in here complained about Dillon Gabriel getting sacked. My issue with Dillon Gabriel was his lack of pushing the ball down the field, the underthrows, the bad throws, the quick checkdowns. Never said anything about Dillon Gabriel getting sacked because that's part of football. But as a quarterback, you want to make the throws And Dylan Gabriel is just not capable of making the throws that Shedeur Sanders is capable of making. That's all I'm saying. So it was never once about me hating on Dylan Gabriel. As a football purist, I'm looking at from the quarterback position is that you got to make the throws that you're capable of making. And he has missed a lot of throws. Shedeur Sanders don't miss throws. Give him the opportunity. He's going to get the ball down the field.
Oh, yeah, especially when he get that continuity.
Yeah, once he gets that continuity. But, guys, man, we got 1,009 people watching, man. Drop a like on the video, please. Let me get to the super chat. Hey, shout out to Perfect Blackness Senior for the $5 super chat.
Appreciate you.
If Shedeur don't get first-team reps this week, this will let you know all you need to know about Stefanski's true intentions towards Shedeur. Sabotage. Yeah. Well, hey, you know, we can agree to disagree on that, but I'm not even going to run with them narratives no more. Because the only thing that I need to know, and I got my answer to, this cat was never getting first-team reps. All the speculations was out there about the first-team reps. Nobody knew what Shedeur was getting. Right. We don't even know if he was getting scout team reps. These was all reports.
All reports.
Just 1 second. Let me get to the super chat. Shout out to Yarborough Williams for the $5 super chat.
Appreciate you.
He said, look at the poise. You can't be taken seriously if you don't like this young man. Pressure and poise is a blessing. Hashtag FL anti-Atlanta love. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, come on, guys. Y'all got to be real. That's just keep it a buck, y'all. We trying to keep it a buck with y'all. Y'all keep it a buck with us, man. Right. From what y'all heard Kevin Stefanski say, he's not getting first-team reps. And for what Shedeur Sanders went out there and did, there's some promise in that. And another thing is, like I said, I'm going to say this again. I never once complained about Dylan Gabriel getting sacked. My biggest gripe with Dylan Gabriel, and I got the receipts. Y'all, the people that's been here and know that I've talked, when I talk about Dylan Gabriel as a quarterback, his inability to push the ball down the field, his ball placement is terrible. Throwing the balls at the feet of receivers when they're wide open. Right. When you have a chance to make plays, you have to make them. And that's why I said, from what we saw in Shedeur Sanders today, giving him the time, he throws the ball. Yeah, I'm not even going to get on Dylan for the receivers dropping balls, because the receivers dropped a couple balls today from Shedeur. That was right there. Right. But it's the ball placement. That's all. He throws a beautiful ball. Go ahead, Reese.
And that's all you want as a wide receiver, to know that your guy is not going to, what they call them, hospital balls. You didn't see none of them. Then when he was out there, he threw the ball where the wide receiver could catch it. It wasn't no throws where he was about to get, wide receiver was about to get his head knocked off.
Exactly.
I mean, that was big. Like, your wide receiver know that you know what you're doing. I can place the ball where I need to place it. I can run you into a pass. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's big, because they're going to go harder for the ball. Those two balls in the end zone, man, they should have caught those balls.
Yeah, that one that the one before that, he should just took a little bit off of that. But the one that Larvadan had in his hands,
yeah, that one.
Like, as a receiver, you got to bring that down. You got to win your route, and he didn't win the route.
Think about that K-Sap, though. His cat was at the locker hurt, because he knew, because see, that's, you could tell that's how good they got that feeling, man, for each other. They coming from the bottom, trying to learn. And Shedeur was the one that got him his made him so he can make the team.
Exactly. You look at in preseason in Carolina,
and with
that's what I'm saying.
And him and Luke Floria.
Yeah, Luke Floria
with the one-handed catch.
Yeah,
I don't even know I think he's still on the team. You remember
he might be. I don't know if he's on the team. He might be on the practice roster.
Yeah,
I haven't seen him on the active roster.
He hurt his hamstring on that one-handed catch back in. But see, them is the guys that Shedeur was getting contracts.
Yeah.
He was getting these guys contracts. There was no names. Kent State, wide receiver. Hey, and so I feel that he was hurt. That he, if he'd have caught that, that'd have been big. You know what I'm saying? But it was good defense, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that because, the situation is like, I mean, I really, this is what I'll say in a situation like that, Reese. Shedeur gave his receivers opportunities.
Yep.
Gave them opportunities. But sometimes, like Shedeur said, man, he thinks he can throw a touchdown every time.
Right. And that's what you want your quarterback to be. Know that he can place that ball and know that he got that confidence. He still got that confidence no matter how much you think that he was, because I wanted to see what his confidence level was from all this. To take a lot on you. I don't care, how much how good you was raised and how prepared you think you are. That confidence level has to, be somewhat tested. But he came through with flying colors, man. He still got that confidence, and I love it. I love it.
All right, let's get to the super chat. Hey, thanks, Trade Al, for the $5 super chat.
Here comes the money.
He says Stefanski is a cruel man. First time throwing to his wide receivers. This is crazy. Every backup in the NFL gets reps with the starters, except for the Browns.
Everybody.
We can't make this stuff up, man. But hey, it is what it is, man. It's a shout out to Trucker Yale for the $10 super chat.
Here comes the money.
All right.
He said, notice the difference of when they played with Shedeur, ball placement on point, wide receivers ran totally different, like they wasn't scared. But the only thing now is the first team practicing to catch. Yeah, I agree.
Yep.
I agree.
I agree. They got to catch a totally different ball now, coming from a left-handed. They're trying to get used to coming from that left hand now.
Yeah.
Shedeur throw a good catchable ball though.
Hey, this is what I want to say to the comment of wind of prosperity. Don't come in here and tell me how to run my show. I mean, you got an opportunity to go on YouTube, go on your own platform, and you conduct your show any way that you want to conduct your show. But you're not going to come in here and tell me how to run my show. Do you tell ESPN when to go to commercials and things like that? So don't come in here trying to conduct our show. See, this is the things that I like to tell people. How you going to come up in here and tell me how to conduct our show? You the one that chose to come watch the show. So don't tell me not to play the money sign. That's respect for the people that support us, and we giving them love.
Absolutely.
That's all that is. So you can't tell me not to play what I want to play. That's just like you telling me don't play Kevin Stefanski's post-game press conference. Don't do that, man. Just sit back and enjoy the show. That's all you got to do. Sit back and enjoy the show. There's other platforms that you might want to go and watch. Watch. But come on, man.
Don't you hate that case?
I hate. That's one thing I can't stand is somebody coming in my comment section telling me how to conduct my show.
Right.
This ain't my first rodeo. I've been doing this for a minute and been successful at it.
Exactly. It's just I know me running a channel, channels like you, that people try to do that. They try to tell you what you should do.
Exactly.
And it was some stuff going on my channel, the same thing, man. So I feel you. I'm glad you checked that. I
mean, no, I'm not trying to be nasty or rude to anybody that's in the chat. We appreciate you coming by.
Right.
But comments like that, man, just y'all can save that.
That irks you, yeah, it do. Because you're trying to give them a good time.
I'm trying to get exactly. That's respect, acknowledging them. See, let me say this, and then I'm gonna turn it over to Reese. One thing about what we do on this platform, and ever since Reese has been doing these collaborations with me, this is what we do. When y'all chat, we acknowledge y'all. when y'all send a super chat, we acknowledge y'all. I've seen so many people go in these celebrities' chat rooms, drop these $50 super chats, and they don't even read y'all super chats. We're taking time to acknowledge people that's coming to the chat, that are listening to our show, and we giving y'all praise for sending, a super chat. So what you want me to do? Just put the super chat on the screen and run it without acknowledging them? Come on, guys, don't do that, man. I respect everybody in the chat, man. But if you don't like what you're listening to, you don't have to be here. I didn't tell you had to come here. You found us. Hey, shout out to the Perfect Blackness Senior for the $5 super chat.
Here comes the money.
So if Shedeur gets no first team reps this week, do you think the excuse will be given what we just saw? He still looked better than DG. Let's talk about that. Because if that happens, this is the only thing that they can go on. They're going to say, well, when Shedeur was out there, he looked like trash.
Right. They're going to say,
that's going to be their lasting impression. And you know how Tony Grossi harped on this all training camp long, all preseason, when his lasting impression
against the Rams
was the Rams. Mm-hmm. And that's the only thing that he went off of.
Yep. We seen it. He kept saying, we seen how he was against the Rams, and he had a terrible game. And then, Rizzo was like, but he played great against Carolina. That wasn't the last time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But hey, it's going to be overreaction Monday. It's going to be overreaction Monday.
Oh yeah, it's going to be overreaction.
So we got to be here for it. We got to brace for everything.
Oh yeah,
how's everybody doing?
Because somebody said that Tony Grossi
first and foremost
was actually defending Shedeur.
Right.
Giving me the opportunity.
I can't find the clip to bring it up because I do want to show y'all what y'all man Tony Grossi had to say. But I just can't. I can't find it. I can't find it. Somebody send me the clip of Tony Grossi talking.
You mean tonight?
Yeah.
He had talked tonight.
Yeah, they said Tony Grossi defended him.
Oh, okay.
He said he was on ESPN defending him. So if anybody has that clip, let me know where I can get it, because I will bring it up.
Right. Yeah, Grossi, he know what he's seeing out there, and the stats don't look great. It was some things that we know that he has to work on. Everybody does. And we're not apologizing and saying anything, where it was a great day. But man, you got to take into consideration that this man hadn't snaps with any of them guys. It was foreign to him, and he looked confident.
All right, hold on. Let's see if we can get to it. Hold on, just 1 second.
Leonardo Brown's fall to 2-8. We thank you for listening today. They fall to the Ravens 23-16. Jeff Phelps and Tyvis Powell are coming up next with our post-game show. So long from Huntington Bank Field on the University Hospitals Cleveland Browns Radio Network.
That's all?
Thanks for...
Oh, we missed it.
Joining us for the game. Today's game has been presented by Cross Country Mortgage, official mortgage partner of the Cleveland Browns. This broadcast is a copyright of the Cleveland Browns and the National Football League. Any other use of this broadcast, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the prior consent of the NFL is strictly prohibited. This has been a production of the Cleveland Browns Media Network. You're listening to the University Hospitals Cleveland Browns Radio Network.
I don't know, Reese, man. I mean, before we get up out of here, man, what's your final thoughts, man?
Man, I thought it was for us. I think we do, man. We got a lot of great people in the chat. I see a lot of faces that I'm used to. I see some new faces that's on your platform, man. So I think this collaboration is great, man, and I love to continue it. And Appreciate it.
I think they like the
Stay
after party,
tuned.
man.
The official post-game
I
show
think they
is
enjoy the
next.
after party,
This
man. We
is
got
the
over
University
1,000 people
Hospitals
here
Cleveland
watching.
Browns Radio
So I
Network.
think they like the after party. Shout out to
No one
everybody
sees
that
the
came
game
in the
like
chat.
Gerard
Shout out to all the
Cherry.
new
Heck, I
people.
watched the game
Shout out to the
player
people
and a
that's
scout.
rocking with
You know
me.
what?
Shout out
I
to the
root for the
people that's
Browns
rocking with
because I'm a
Reese
fan.
over there on Browns Football
Weekday
Talk.
afternoons on the next level.
I appreciate Jason Brumfield. I know when you first came in here, we thought you was doing a lot of trolling, but you kind of calmed down. You came to your senses, and we respect that. You had some great opinions. You know what I'm saying?
On the field at 1 p.m.
Another super chat. Shout out to the
Super Bowl champ
Trade
Gerard
Out for
Cherry
the
lives
$2
on
super chat.
850 ESPN Cleveland.
He said DG was 7 to 10, 68 yards at the half, 0 TDs, absolutely nothing. I mean, that's not going to win you no
Fourth
football
and
games,
inches.
guys.
Clock
Y'all know
says
that.
2:47. Clock.
Y'all know that's not going to win.
We're tied at 16. Get
Everybody
up, everybody.
knows that.
Ravens rush to the
So,
line. It's
based
Andrews
on
under
what-
center. Mark Andrews.
based
takes the
on
snap.
what,
he runs right. He's got a hole. Mark Andrews.
based on what we
gone.
saw,
Chase
man,
Westwessinger.
I-
Andrews.
I think
touchdown.
everybody it's promising, man.
He
And then
just
based
took
on what
that
we heard from
snap,
Shedeur at the post
spun
game press
around,
conference,
and
you should
ran
have more
to the right.
promise.
That is an incredibly gutsy
Oh, yeah,
play called by
absolutely.
Todd Monken.
Is your
The clock has struck
that's
zero,
what they said.
but
They
the
said, oh, my
show
bad.
is just
Is your
getting
link in
started,
the,
bringing you all the
in the is your link in for people to click on your link from my spot from my area?
Yeah, I
My
think
people.
hey, my moderators in the channel, please drop my link in the chat. And then drop Reese's link in the chat too, so y'all can go subscribe to him if y'all not subscribed to him.
That way,
People that's on my I'm sorry guys, I had some background noise. I do apologize, but I got that off. Is everything clear now?
Yeah.
They said Herm Edwards spoke good about Shedeur as well. So like I said, it's mixed reviews, guys. It's mixed reviews. So like I said, you know, we can't get down in this situation, man. Oh, we clear. Okay, appreciate that. So basically, I mean, you know, we gave Dylan Gabriel 6.5 games to see what he was made of, right?
Right.
And like you said, he failed y'all guys, right? And we just wanted to see Shedeur. We didn't want to see Shedeur in this situation. Me personally, I didn't want to see him come in the middle of the game. But after Kevin Stefanski just confirmed to me that he had no first team reps, this is the first time him throwing the ball live to first team players. Now you tell me, Reese, how long is training camp?
Right, you got all the OTAs, you got the rookie camp, the OTAs, you got the everything, all that, man, all those. Because I went to 2 practices, I was able to get 2 actual dates when I think it was like 8 dates or something, and we were able to get two days to go down there, and like you say, he never got no first team reps is beyond me. It's crazy, man. It's absolutely crazy, and they're gonna be people gonna be running with that tomorrow, like you say.
This is what I'm saying. This is the stuff that I'm telling you, Reese. Like, we can't make this up. The NFL is 11 weeks in, and you telling me that you're telling me you trade Joe Flacco, Dylan Gabriel's your QB1, and you got a quarterback 2 in Shedeur Sanders, and you tell me for 11 weeks you ain't got no first team reps? And you telling me in training camp, preseason and OTAs and practice, you still ain't getting no first team reps?
And he was proud. He was proud to say it, K-Sal. He was proud to say it. And like you say, Shedeur confirmed it. He said, look, I hadn't got hit since Colorado.
When he said that, man, that almost took me out, man.
He hadn't got tackled or hit since Colorado. And think about that. He been on ice all that time.
When you don't feel no type of pressure or contact in training camp, practice. I'm done.
Like
I'm
SMO said, it's like playing with strangers. It is, and that's why he went to Gage. He was trying to make sure he threw it to somebody familiar, and that's why he felt like he let him down, because he had that ball for about a second. But that was a great defensive play. You know, they get paid too. You know what I'm saying? So it was. I look for it to be a lot better next week when he play. You know, so I'm looking forward to him getting the first team reps all week. Because Gabriel, there's no way he's going to be ready. I don't.
No, you can't. I hated for Stefanski to even come out and even make notion of that. It's like, look, he should have answered, hey, Dylan Gabriel's in concussion protocol. We know how the league feels about this concussion stuff. We have to wait and see, man. You can't put no timetable on that, man.
No, you can't. You can't. That's a whole different situation with the league.
Wow.
Handling that.
Wow. Well, guys, man, I'm gonna give Reese his final thoughts, and then I'll give you my final thoughts, and then we're gonna get up out of here.
Yeah, so definitely I was excited, man. This is what we all been waiting for. It's for Shedeur to get in, not under these circumstances, but hey, it is what it is. You got to get on like you live when it's time to get on, you know. So I was happy to see him. I know it was all over. I know it was on my, I'm waiting for it on my TV, but you know, I knew that somebody was going to jump on. I know people was jumping on all over the place. So, and the fans was happy, man. It was a lift for the Cleveland fans down here, man. And I'm telling you, people are going to be happy. If you don't believe that, you know, you can say that his stats and he didn't play well and he threw the ball. It's no excuses, but man, look, give him some reps with the first team. Let him get some snaps with Posick, the starting center, and let's see what it looked like next week.
Yeah. Yeah. I appreciate that, Sweet Pea. Said, excellent, guys. Shout out to Perfect Blackness for the $2 super chat. Said, I thought everyone knew he got no first team. Now, see, Perfect Black, we can't say that. It was too many. I mean, go back and listen to some of the videos that I produced. It was too many speculations out there. It was nothing etched in stone. It was one day you hear this, one day you hear this, but just go back and listen to Rizzo. Rizzo will tell you. Rizzo was the only one keeping it funky and fresh about Shedeur not getting first team reps. But they didn't want to believe Rizzo.
Right.
They thought Rizzo was crazy. They thought Rizzo was just protecting Shedeur.
Right.
But he was telling people, this guy's still not getting no first team. What are they doing? He was the one that was keeping it a buck.
Right. A lot of them reporters
down
there, they know a little, they know the little ins and outs, some things that they know, but he still was digging for things. He was trying to figure it out. He said, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this.
Yeah. So nobody really knew if Shedeur was getting first team reps, because remember the reports came out that Mary Kay said that the practice has been closed off to some media personnel.
Right. Right. Can't see no throws or nothing. We can't video nothing. And they showed him Mary Kay snuck that one where he was thrown to Njoku, the tight end.
And snuck that one where somebody put some footage where he just threw that quick little screen pass to Jerry Judy. And that was just in a warm-up drill.
Right, a warm-up.
That wasn't no getting under the center and running, reps with the first team. That was just, they was warming up, tossing the ball.
And, people was running with that saying, hey, is he getting first team reps? Is he getting, nobody knew what was going on because they don't tell you nothing.
And see, Nicole Randall came in here and said, no concussion, just a liar. Like what? Hey, I love y'all guys in the chat, man. I do. I love y'all, man. Y'all cutting up tonight. And this is what the after party brings, man.
Yeah, I love it, man. This chat is awesome.
And listen,
man. It's
Nicole, I will say this. If he gets cleared from a concussion protocol and he's ready to go next week, that would tell you a lot because y'all got to understand Jackson Dart went down late last week. Did he play this week? J-Mo got the start. So them concussion protocols are the owner or someone told them to play Shedeur. But because listen, did y'all hear the fans booing and booing and booing and booing?
Yeah. They had to, that's why they wouldn't let him throw back-to-back passes.
And hey, look. Like Shedeur said, I agree with you, Craig. Only thing he can do is go up from here. But look, man, we're going to get up out of here, man. Hey, we're going to get up out of here. I appreciate it. Look, man, y'all come in and rock with me and Reese, man. Y'all take me and Reese to the top, man. Y'all take me and Reese to the top. And I will let y'all guys know, man. Look out for the collaboration that me and G. Bush going to do. Me and G. Bush finally linked up. We're going to drop a collaboration. It'll probably be this Tuesday on his members only podcast at 7:30. So y'all look out for that. Me and G. Bush gonna bring the heat, man. But
that's great, man. That's great.
Look, check this out, man. I will say this, man. The chat, y'all off the chain. I appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Shout out to my man Reese from Browns Football Talk, bringing the heat as always. 2 weeks in a row. Reese made this thing go up, man.
Appreciate y'all.
So if y'all not following Browns Football Talk, man, y'all go pay that man his respects, man. Drop a like on his videos, subscribe to his channel, tell a friend to tell a friend. Because like I always said, tell a friend to tell a friend. It might not be for you, but it might be for them. So look, we're gonna get up out of here. And this is going to wrap up another episode of the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. I'm your host and the man behind the mic, K-Sap, my man Reese. And like I always say, we're going to catch you on the next one. Deuces.
Peace. Appreciate y'all.
Thanks for listening to the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share on all major platforms.